Okay, so this is Spencer, the Tampa Bay Wallpaper installer. You're looking at the project of the Wolf Gordon wallpaper installation down here in South Tampa in a beautiful Brazilian restaurant on South Dale Mabry. So I just put up the third sheet, okay? And I made my second seam cut. I think the third one I'll show you how to do it. Whoa, gotta watch out where you're walking. Oh, thank you, appreciate it. So I want to show you. The paper is top line stuff. It is the best stuff. It is one of the best. It's $50 a square yard. That's 3 feet by 3 feet. All right. So the seams are coming out perfectly. Now, the installation, you'll get instructions that say use a single edge blade. That's great. If you can get a single edge blade through this paper, leave a comment and let me know. I want to ask you how you did it, all right? If you can't do that, what I want you to do is take a single edge, double edge blade, okay? I'm going to show you. You got to learn how to use one of these things, okay? You see this little thing on the bottom here? That's a break. See it come out? And now you see it go in? If you're in the middle of your cut and this thing closes on you, you're in trouble. If in the middle of a cut, you're coming down wallpaper like this. So, I mean, it's just a plastic gadget, but it works. It stops the blade from collapsing on you and going into safety mode where it fully encloses back into this cartridge here. So you want to put the brake on. I mean, I know it's a simple little piece of advice, but I'll tell you what. I had a blade close up on me. It's not fun. I'm just telling you from experience, you know, you don't want that to happen to you. So I share it with you. Now that is my seam. Look at how beautiful my seam is, okay? Look at that, head on. The way you look at a seam is head on, okay? So look at that seam. Look at how perfect and beautiful that is. Okay, so I'm still working it. You see, as the paper's drying, it's evaporating, it's pulling. If it's normal for wallpaper, that's why you got to stick around after you install the wallpaper. And all you're going to do is just, okay, look, I want to show you. Look at this seam, okay? An hour ago it was perfect. Like, look right here. Now, okay? Now watch this. Watch this. My hand is a little sticky, so it's going to get traction. I'm going to be able to move this paper. See this right here where you can see this point? Watch this. See it now? Constantly working the seam, okay? Until you call it. At a certain point after you install it, you'll see that it doesn't move anymore, and then you're done. Okay, so this is normal, but you keep coming back to your seams and you're stretching it back. It's pulling back and you stretch it back. And then, you know, as you keep looking at your seam, if you want to make the job perfect, you're going to keep coming back to it. Some people might say, oh, you know, the seam's fractured, what can I do? Well, you can just give it an hour after you install it, and then you come back, and then you work it again. You push it back, because there's still liquid under it. It's still movable. It's still workable. And all we're talking about is like, oh my gosh, it looked like Mariana Rivera walked in here. It's not in the... So we're talking about something less than a 75th of an inch, okay? You know, there's an eighth, there's a 64th, and we're talking about something very minute. So you just keep a little pressure on it, it brings the seam back into, you know, you don't want to overlap it, and you certainly don't want to push it up off of the surface. You just want to just push it back. You'll see as you work it. So why did I do this video? I forget. I'm showing you my third piece. Okay. Oh, before I try to show you like how you work out a problem with this very expensive wallpaper, watch this. Okay, I'm going to show you. First of all, I'm going to set you up on how to do a repair on this wallpaper. Just bear with me. Sorry. I'm going to just put this phone into a tripod holder so that you can see with me what I'm talking about. Let me tell you something. The people who own the restaurant, well, the general contractor, he doesn't know wallpaper. He's a GC. He knows everything else. But wallpaper has come back in with a vengeance. And a lot of people don't know how to hang it. And so the contractor's a good man. He replaced the wallpaper because there were dents in the wallpaper. Dents and I would call them dents. It's just a dent in the surface. When you bend plastic, it heats up quickly, and then it gets cool. After it cools off, guess what? You got a dent in it. And this is one of them. See this thing? Watch this. Look on the side. See that thing? I'm going to show you how to fix that. You can push that down all you want. That's not going anywhere. And I saw a veteran in Gainesville, Florida. You know what he did to this thing? Check this out. This is what he did. This guy's hanging wallpaper for 40 years. Watch this. This is what he did to it. He went like this. And then he looked at it, and he just left it there. He didn't know how to fix it, okay? Now, I'm going to show you how to fix this. These are trade secrets that I share with you because I want you to know how to hang wallpaper so that people start buying it and we all make money, okay? Now, let me show you how to do this. See, if they make wallpaper impossible, everybody knows the story about Grandma who had wallpaper put up and it took the walls down when they took it down, right? Everybody knows the story about Aunt Susie. She had wallpaper down, they ripped it down, it was a disaster. You heard the story. But that's because they didn't install it properly, okay? Or it is perhaps possible that they didn't take it down properly either, When people rush taking wallpaper down or putting it up, they mess it up. Check this out. See that dimple? Watch this. Gonna get it hot. My wall is wet. Check this out now. Now we're dealing with fire retardant paper. Keep your eye on the paper because if you stop, you'll melt it. If you leave it too long. Not hot enough. I'm going to start working it. Let's see. I want you to see this repair. Remember, it's right here. Keep your eye right there. Watch this. Almost gone, right? Isn't that beautiful? Watch this. That's 2 passes. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm making this really hot. And you got to make sure that you don't burn it. It should be hot to the touch, like hot, where you just pass over and get burned a little bit, and then not too hot, Watch this. So what am I doing? I'm cooking the paper. I'm stretching it out. And I finish up right in the middle. I go around in a circle and I hit the middle. Do you remember where it was? Now, you find it. I don't know where it was. And that was a major dent in the paper, okay? Now, I just taught you the general contractor, this paper, the whole job, just to buy the paper alone, was $4,000. For this large wall, it's 145 inches by 11 feet. And 3 panels in the other room. $4,000. And when he got these dents in there, his wallpaper guy didn't know how to take them out. So he wound up repurchasing the wallpaper. Okay? So I share with you a secret that had he watched a YouTube video on this, think about it, right? And I bring it to your home completely free. So subscribe to my channel and hit the like button and share this video. And hang wallpaper. It's beautiful stuff. I mean, you couldn't get this design anywhere. It would take forever to paint it. All they do is stick it through a laser printer, and they put this solvent in it. By the way, don't be hanging paper with latex print. It's garbage. You want solvent because it's embedded in the fabric. It's cooked up, and you always want to test your wallpaper. When you buy wallpaper, take it out of the thing, and trust me, you got to do this. Go to the colored portion on the wallpaper and rub it with a wet rag. Make some friction with your thumb. Make some friction with it. If the color comes off, put it back in and send it back. It's junk. Don't hang that wallpaper. What good is wallpaper if you can't clean it? And I saw wallpaper do that to me several times. And then they want to hold you accountable because their ink is coming off the wallpaper. And this paper came from Hungary, all right? They overnight it to you, and it's not cheap, but it's junk. So remember, if you got pigmented wallpaper, especially purple, red, a robust green, anything with deep pigment, rub the paper. If the color comes off, don't say, well, I like the color, I'm going to keep it. You're going to wash the paper down one day and the color's going to come off. Send it back. Anyway, I will end it here. Isn't that a beautiful repair? I hope you like it. Okay, see you on the next one.